guys, today I wanted to talk to you about Katana Tsukamu, which is the proper way to hold the katana or the Japanese sword. The way that you hold the katana or grip the katana is extremely essential. The reason being is with the katana, with it being a handheld guillotine of sorts, we need it to slice through the air and through the target with a specific type of motion. It's not really a swinging motion like you get with a baseball bat or an axe. It's more of a push-pull crescent type path. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and why that's important. So let's go ahead and jump into the basics of Katana Tsukamu. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the proper grip, the proper Katana Tsukamu, the proper way to hold the Japanese sword. Right? First things first, like I said before, this is not like your standard baseball grip. Standard baseball grip, the katana is going to pass through your hands, or the object's going to pass through your hands at 90 degrees, and you're going to be squeezing with these three fingers up here primarily. Pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger, okay? The primary difference here is with the katana, you're actually going to pass it through your hands instead of at a 90-degree angle. It's going to be forward here at about a 45-degree angle, okay? And your gripping fingers are actually going to be your pinky finger, your ring finger, and your middle finger, all right? Most grip here and here, a little bit less here, a little bit less to not at all here, all right? So 45 degrees, gripping here, here, less, less, or not at all, okay? Same thing here. The katana is gonna pass through the hand at a 45-degree angle, not a 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle, gripping most here and here, a little bit less, less, or not at all, okay? So your proper grip's gonna look essentially something like this, all right? Now, additionally, the spine or the back of the tsuka here, or the handle, is going to pass through the center of the webbing between your thumb and your pointer finger, all right? So this spine should be cutting that webbing in half, right? Just like that. Same thing down here. You want that webbing right on the spine of the katana, okay? Now let's go ahead and talk about hand spacing, all right? What I mean by hand spacing is how close your hands are together, where their position is on the tsuka or the handle, all right? With the Japanese sword, you want your hands to be as far apart as possible. Reason being is that's going to give you more control over the weapon, and it's going to allow you to use the weapon properly. So we'll start with the dominant hand, which for most people is the right hand, and it is for me as well. For you, it might be the left hand, all right? So dominant hand is gonna go up here by the tsuba, or the hand guard, all right? It's not gonna be touching the tsuba. It's gonna be just a few centimeters down to allow you to have that proper 45-degree angle, okay? Your non-dominant hand, or my left hand in this case, and I'm gonna flip around so that you can see this a little bit better. But my non-dominant hand here can go in a couple different places, okay? We've got the kashira here, or the end cap of the tsuka, all right? Now, some people like to slide their hand down far enough that their pinky actually hangs off the end here, and it's hanging off the end of the kashira, right? You can also slide your hand so that it's even and your pinky's right even with the kashira, or you can move it up just a little bit. Me personally, I like to have my pinky even right with the end of the kashira. That's what feels the most comfortable for me. I don't like to have it hanging off. I don't like to have it scooted up a little bit, okay? So, the proper grip, once again, dominant hand, just a few centimeters down from the tsuba or the hand guard. Left hand or non-dominant hand, even, preferably with, for me at least, with the kashira, 45 degrees, all right? We've got that webbing intersecting the spine there, gripping the most with these fingers, all right? Almost not at all with these fingers. Something that you can practice to make sure that you're using the proper grip. When you start with a katana, you can actually point your index fingers like this, all right, while you're practicing. And essentially, that will get you used to not gripping with these fingers. And then once you're used to that, then you can go ahead and rest it back down. You can put it over the top of the thumb like this. You can put it underneath the thumb like that. Doesn't really matter as long as you maintain the proper grip, okay? Now essentially with the katana, you're gonna have a push-pull motion. Your dominant hand here is what's actually going to be performing the cutting, right? So it's gonna be putting the power into the monouchi, or the cutting surface up here, okay? And then your non-dominant hand down here by the kashira is actually what's going to be guiding and turning the katana and getting it to go where you want it to go. All right? And that's the basics of Katana Tsukamu. All right, so those are the basics of how to utilize and have that proper grip on the Japanese sword. I'm not going to go into actually how to cut and how to use the Japanese sword just yet. I'm probably going to do that in the next video or maybe a couple videos down the road. Reason being is I want you guys to make sure that you practice this grip, get it right first. If you do not, it will snowball and it will affect everything else from here on out. When you're trying to practice your test cutting or your kanashigiri, when you're using proper form, anything like that, it's going to affect all of that if you never develop the habit of holding the katana properly. Funny enough, once you develop that habit, you'll notice that any other object, whether it be a knife, a stick, you tend to hold at that 45-degree angle, gripping with these bottom of your fingers. It just becomes a habit, which is great. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments section below and I'll address those. Please like and subscribe, we'll be uploading more videos. I thank you so much for watching. You guys take care and God bless.